Hi there, Ellwood City sports fans, alongside Central Valley Warrior fans. Welcome into Lincoln High School Big Gym here in Ellwood City, Pennsylvania, as tonight we host the girls' volleyball matchup. It is JV matchup here at 6 o'clock and the varsity matchup at 7:30, and it is your Ellwood City Wolverines taking on the Central Valley Warriors. This is a non-conference, non-section matchup here between the Warriors and the Wolverines. Once again, a W versus W team, but the Central Valley Warriors are in 2A. Now, they are, at the moment, not in the playoff contention for their section, but this could be a team moving forward, or even next year for that matter. If we stay in 2A, we could see down the road. Central Valley comes into play 7-8, 5-7 in section play. On the flip side, Ellwood City's 10-5, 8-4 in section play. But those are the varsity records. We have JV volleyball first. On a side note, tonight is also senior night. So we will be doing senior festivities in between. We're not 100% sure just yet, but we assume within the first about 10 minutes of the JV game finishing up, probably a 7 o'clock or 6:45.
It was
somewhere in that
advertised as a 7 o'clock senior recognition.
Yeah, and that's what we assumed as such because they basically put it at the top of the hour. But we will do the senior festivities on the screen. We may not have Thad Sturgeon up here. Thad Sturgeon will be probably doing the PA announcements down at the scorers table because our very own scoreboard, I don't know, moderator, I don't know what you want to call him, the scorers table, and our announcer, Gary Rosansky, will be escorting his senior daughter, Kira Rosansky. So Thad will be doing double duties. He'll have to take some time to walk across the court. Maybe he'll make a big entrance when he walks across the court after doing the senior festivities.
All right, starting lineups for Ellwood JV, you have number 20, Ava Lucarelli, number 6, Kira Condell, number 10, Lena Lucarelli, number 7, Elsie Sturgeon, number 28, the libero, Nina Fernitti, and number 13, Dakota Hicks, who will be serving first.
Yep, those are your 6. We will get through the Central Valley starters here as well. They do have a full official list, which is great to have, so we will keep tabs on the JV. And we are underway here from Lincoln High School Big Gym. Warriors in their dark blue jerseys, Ellwood City in the white home. Set up here for Hicks at the front line, up for Lucarelli, up and over the wall. As the Warriors reset here, front row, good hit there, good contact there. First point of the evening goes to number 7, and that is Ashley Bible for Central Valley. Alongside her is number 11, Skylar Raymer.
Number 13.
Number 13, Delaney McCarter.
Number 17, who's serving.
And that is Avery Soriano. Goes up through the rafters, close to it here. In play, still good play here by the Wolverines. Warriors set up the play here. Good front line drive, but a little bit too far this time, and that'll be a point for the Wolverines.
You also have number 20 and number 15.
Number 20 being Peyton Davidson, and number 15 being Lauren Lesher. So we'll talk about the rotations. Obviously, there will be a bunch of them throughout the evening as we go forward.
Served by Lena Lucarelli goes into the net. Point Warriors.
So a couple service issues to start here, and the front line. Good hit there by 7, Ashley Bible. The second time around, no good. And that one
falls in line.
It did drop in,
yep.
So good serve there this
Inbounds,
time.
Excuse me, not in line.
Yep, by Bible. So far, out of the 3 points, Bible's been on pretty much for the most part on all 3. Ashley Bible, a freshman, 5'10" outside hitter. This time a little bit too far, and a service there for Central Valley will give the point back to the Wolverines. Wolverines on our screen are in the blue and dark pink for Pink Out for breast cancer awareness. Warriors are in the white and light blue.
Now serving for the Wolverines, number 44, Genovesa Miller.
Genovesa Miller, junior for the Wolverines. Serving as the libero, and a good serve off the hands there in the back row. That'll be a good serve there by Miller, and we are tied up once again, 3 apiece.
And that will be an ace by Miller.
Yep. It's a great night to be out at the Big Gym. Looking for a big crowd for senior night. Good serve by Miller. Goes to the far side's table. Up and over there by number 20, and that was Davidson. Now up for Lockie, back row, reset for the Warriors this time. Front row once again, Davidson up by Hicks. Off of Frenity, up and over by Lucarelli. Wolverines just playing a lot of defense so far in this one, and that one's going to fall. And the defense falls apart on that one on the close side. Nice contact there. I believe it was number 20, Peyton Davidson. I could be wrong on that. We'll watch the replay and give credit where it's due.
Rotation as number 16 and 29 come in.
So that's Mia Krotik, and you said 29, that's Mia Matson-Bose.
So Krotek with the serve.
Line drive serve, good serve there, set up by Frenity into Hicks. Up for Lockie, back row, reset for the Warriors, a little too far, but they did make the play. Now the Wolverines have the offensive. Hicks up there for Lucarelli, line drive, it falls. Nice placement by number 20, Ava Lucarelli. It's the back pocket corner on the far side. It's tied once again as the crowd goes wild.
Number 20, Ava Lucarelli will be serving now.
I know Thad Sturgeon is listening, so there's a little Sturgeon to our left here. Jackie Sturgeon's daughter. She's something else. Calling it all out for the seniors tonight. Wolverines set it up here, far side for Elsie. Strike, good strike, but just a little too far. And that'll go back to the Warriors as they are up 5-4.
Now going to be number 11 with the serve.
And that is Skylar Raymer. Skylar's a freshman, 5'5", defensive specialist for the Warriors. Back row serve here, Frenity up for Miller. She'll have to scramble a little bit. Elsie does get it up and over. Warriors on the offense this time. Set front row, Davidson, good strike. It's down the line, it's good. And that's a good strike off of Lucarelli. Peyton Davidson on this close side starting to make some points here for the Warriors. Once again, Raymer serving for Central Valley. Back row, Miller caught in a little bit of a gap there, and unfortunately they're going to call a carry on Lockie. And that's a point for the Warriors. It's a good serve, just a little bit too far back on that one. So Raymer back-to-back points here so far in this one. Setting up with a 3-point lead. Frenity up for Hicks. Sets it up, Lockie hits it up and over. Now the Warriors' turn. Front row, tapped at the line, but it does not fall off the net. That'll be a point for the Wolverines, so they stop the bleeding there for a little bit.
Rotation here as number 25 comes in for the Warriors.
And that is Ava Fisher.
And Lena Lucarelli came back in for Peyton Lockie.
And Frenity will be serving for the Wolverines, the libero. Good serve there, front row. A little tap down by Lockie. It's going to fall. Actually, that is Lucarelli. Number 10, Lena Lucarelli gets it. You come in, and you get a touch right off the bat. 7-6 now. So good serve by Frenity and Lucarelli. Back row serve here. Set up off the Warriors. Unfortunately, on a bounce. That's 3 points in a row by the Wolverines to tie this one up. 7-0. A lot of back and forth action. We'll see how long this goes on for. Good one so far. Line drive serve. This time the Warriors set it up. A little communication error again. And just like that, a 4-0 run for the Wolverines. So they double up their score. It's now 8-7 Ellwood City. Frenity once again, line drive. Good serve again. Set up for the Warriors. Davidson, unfortunately, into the net, and that's another point for the Wolverines. And this is a 6-0 run. Yeah.
Because your last one was 4.
Yep, 5. I can't count. It's been a Monday. 5 straight points by the Wolverines. It's going to add to it. Good serve by Frenity, and I think that's going to be it there. Yep, we are going to get an official timeout for the Wolverines. A 6-0 run as they take the 3-point lead.
Warriors.
Sorry, yep, timeout Warriors,
timeout.
yes. We'll take a timeout with them. 10-7, Ellwood City. right, folks, welcome back here to the Lincoln High School Big Gym. 6:10 local time. Again, varsity will be at 7:30 with senior recognition, because it's senior night, at the top of the hour at 7 o'clock. Frenity, line drive, good serve. That is about 5 or 6 in a row now by Frenity. And off the net, it will fall. Good strike there. A little bit of luck for Ashley Bible, and that will stop the bleeding. And the Thad effect is, well, in effect. Thad always says you take a timeout. It's a transition point back to the Warriors. Serving
Number 20 now with the serve.
Yep, Peyton Davidson, one of the taller Warriors, 5'8". Punched
Elsie
up and
gets it over, but it's out.
Yep, so back-to-back points now for the Warriors. They'll cut in that lead. It's now 10-9. This is something, Dakota, we've seen in the past 3 or 4 JV games. It's been basically back-and-forth points. Long drive, line drive.
Just barely in.
Yeah, and I'm going to call a little miscommunication there. One person said in, one person said out. I heard out more than in.
I heard out. I didn't hear in.
Yeah, I definitely heard out, and then it quickly changed. It was not in time. So, just like that, it's 10-all. It should be 10-all because that's a third point. Contact there, Frenity up for Lucarelli. Good strike. Back row now for the Warriors. Front line set up there. Good strike, but a little too far.
That one is out.
Yeah. So now 11-10. Wolverines get back in front now.
Number 6, Kira Kendall checking back in for the Wolverines. And number 7, Elsie Sturgeon with the serve.
So Sturgeon serving for the Wolverines here. Good spin forward, and that helped it. That definitely gave her an ace. That forward spin, we've seen it multiple times. We see it with Calantis. We see it with Nasera. A lot of the servers for Ellwood City gets that forward spin. Elsie once again here. Long line drive, front row. It's going to fall. No net play. That's good. Back to the Wolverines this time. Up there.
Kira Kendall.
Yep, up by Condell. Front row here, set up. Line drive. Good strike coming our way. Good drive. A good opportunity there for Elsie, but unfortunately just a little bit out of her reach. That'll give the point back to the Warriors.
Rotation as number 15 and number 13 come back in for the Warriors. And number 15 will be serving.
Number 15 being Lauren Lesher for the Warriors. Good serve there, drops right in front. Good play by Sturgeon. Up and over by Frenity. Now the Warriors on the offense, but although they're going to have to scramble here a little bit, they do get it up and over. Wolverines turn. Backspin there. Elsie's going to have to hit it up and over. She does. Forward spin now. Warriors on pace here at the front line. Off of the wickets there. Still in play. Hicks does it. Get over. Front row here for the Warriors. Once again, good strike. Nice punch up by Condell. And she just misses it. Good play by Condell. Just not enough. But good try there by Condell. Back row here for the Wolverines. And I think they're going to say a double hit. Yep. And that'll be a point
Elsie
for the Warriors as they take the lead now 13-12. Good play there by Sturgeon. She gets up, but unfortunately nobody in that middle pocket area. It falls. It's now a couple points here in a row for the Warriors. They take a 2-point lead. Back row serve, unfortunately out of bounds. So that'll be a point for the Wolverines. They continue to be back and forth in this one so far.
Now serving for the Wolverines, number 13, Dakota Hicks.
Here's the serve.
Line drive serve.
And a scramble, and that's going to be, well, technically 4 hits if it was going to make the clear. It does not. So once again, Dakota, we're tied at 14.
Here's the serve by Hicks.
Line drive. Oh, man.
Little too far on that one, though. Ball goes out of bounds. Point Warriors. As number 11 comes in for the Warriors.
Serving now will be number 17. That's Avery Soriano. 11 is Skylar Raymer. Soriano, 10th grader, 5'8". Good strike, and I think that was
Just in.
It was, so that'll be a point for the Warriors. They take the 2-point lead once again. 16-14 now. Looking at a little bit of a rotation question here, I think, from the officials' bench. One still looking here while we're playing. Think we're okay. There's the serve. Good serve there, set up by the Wolverines. Now to Hicks, up and over by Lucarelli. It's going to be a good strike there. And it's going to fall inside of the Warriors. That'll be a point for the Wolverines, now 16-15. So the Wolverines cut that lead in half.
Here's the serve now by number 10, Lena Lucarelli. And a little too far, that one. Point Warriors.
As they say, just a little bit outside. She looked at the back row and she was like, did I really hit it that hard?
Now serving for the Warriors, number 7.
Line drive serve there by number 7. That's Ashley Bible again. Far side, Luke Ray will just have to tap it up and over, and it's going to work.
Gets it.
All right. So you get a point, I get a point. Everybody gets a point.
Now coming in, number 44, Genovesa Miller, and she will be serving for the Wolverines.
And let's see if this will be the X factor here in the JV game. Miller, one of those servers, it gets streaky at times. Maybe we can get 4 or 5 in a row. Lollipop serve there, front row. I think they're going to say a double hit
on the Warriors. So it's going to be a point for the Wolverines, tying us up once again.
And a change of serve, it's a little bit of a lob serve. It makes everything a little bit different. This time farther back, good serve by Miller. Set up there for the punch over. Unfortunately, number 13, Delaney McCarty, is not able to get it over. And back-to-back points, the Wolverines take the lead.
Served by Miller, and that one hits her teammate.
Yeah,
doesn't even go into the net, hits her teammate. Rotations here as we have number 16 and 29 coming in for the Warriors.
So once again, Krotek and Matson Bose.
And 16 will be serving.
So we'll see what Mia Krotek can do here with the service. Good serve off that netting. Nice dig there by Miller. Up and over by Luke Riley. Middle row now at the front line. It's going to drop. That's a point for the Wolverines. Give credit where it's due. Dakota, that was all Miller with a great dig to set that one up.
Yes, it was. Now serving number 20, Ava Lucarelli, with the 19-18 lead in this first set.
A little different serve once again, this time from the side. Warriors set it up. Good strike there up through the rafters. No, not hit though. A little scramble. Fernitti does get it over. Nice play by Fernitti. Warriors have to scramble at the front line. We'll see if it drops. It does. Give credit to Nina Fernitti with a great scramble and dig. And then that front line coming through was number 8, Peyton Lockey. Back-to-back points, and now it's crunch time. It's 20-18. Play to 25, win by 2.
Here's a serve by Ava Lucarelli.
Line drive, good serve again. A little bit of a scramble, up and over. Davidson does get it up and over. Hicks now set it over for Lockey, up and over that front wall. Warriors on the offense now. A little bit of a scramble, punch, Fernitti up and over. It's going to fall out of bounds. It's a good try once again by Fernitti and company to no avail, just outside the boundary there. 20-19.
Now serving number 11.
Skylar Raymer. Line try back row. That's going to be a tough one. A little bit of a scramble by the Wolverines. Opportunity here. Unfortunately, Lockey.
Little miss-hit by Lockey.
Yep.
Ball goes into the net on the Wolverine side.
Just like that. It's 20 all. I'm keeping track of it so far. We've had 14 ties. Back row, unfortunately, off of number 20. Ava Lucarelli out of bounds. Warriors take the lead.
Tammy Rosansky as she's coming in.
Yep.
And Wolverines take a timeout.
Yeah, the 15th time that we had a lead change in this first set. We're going to take a timeout with them, 21-20. Wow. All right, folks, welcome back here. Both teams now officially with one timeout remaining. We'll see if we need it. It's 21-20 Warriors with the serve. Line drive, Lucarelli sets up to Hicks. Far side, Elsie, line drive strike, but unfortunately to the net. And that will be a 2-point lead here now for Central Valley. Big opportunity for number 11, Raymer, once again. Let's see if her serve makes the difference. Line drive, front serve here. Set up for Hicks, up for Lockie. She'll punch it up and over, high arcing. Front row set up for the Warriors. Unfortunately, out of bounds. That's big. Keep it down to a 1-point lead now.
Rotation as number 25 comes in for the Warriors. And number 10, Lena Lucarelli, comes in for the Wolverines as number 28, Nina Fernitti, will be serving.
25 for Central Valley is Ava Fisher. Good strike there by Bible. Set us up to the front row. Up and over the wall. Now the Wolverines can take the advantage here. Elsie strikes over the wall. It falls. Nice move. I think that front wall was thinking that she was going to strike it hard, and she just a little bit tapped over the line. It'll be a tie ball game, 22-all. And the official from the far side is asking for a minute here. Okay, I think we're okay with the rotations now. So 22-all. Fernitti with the serve. Line drive serve. It's going to fall. Ace. Nice serve by Nina Fernitti. The Wolverines take the lead.
Yep.
The 16th lead change and a timeout, Central Valley. Wow. So while we have that timeout, we'll talk to you guys for a little bit. You can always check out our live stream on our website, www.ecwolverines.com, as well as our social media pages, Facebook and Twitter, or X, or whatever you want to call it. Put in the letters. We don't care. We'll call it whatever that tweet bird thingy is. Check us out
That's
on this.
That's not even the logo
anymore. Yeah, it's not even the logo anymore. It's just an X. I have to go and change that apparently. Somebody went and screwed up that a little bit, but not to get too nerdy with the integrations. Anywho, you can check us out on our YouTube page. Search Ellwood City Wolverines. Find us, subscribe, keep the notifications turned on, and you'll be notified every time we go live.
And about 30 minutes before we go live, just telling you, we'll be going live
We
soon.
get the notifications every time. That's kind of like our way of saying, hey, Brad and Dakota, we got to get this going.
Here's the serve by Nina Fernitti out of that timeout.
Deep serve, a little bit of a scramble here, up and over the wall. Nice play by Lucarelli. Hicks up for the other Lucarelli. Back row now, midsection here, up and over by Davidson. It's going to fall. Nice strike by number 20, Peyton Davidson. And that's a big point to come right back. 23-all.
Now serving is number 20 for the Warriors.
Serve there by the Warriors, number 24, Talia Sircone, off of, I believe that was that Hicks?
Number 20, Ava Lucarelli.
Okay, so off Ava there, unfortunately. That's going to be a point for the Warriors. Dakota, we've got
set point number 1.
Good strike up, and unfortunately, Fernitti kind of hits it down into the ground. That's a point for the Warriors, and they will win the first set here in JV, 25-23, a match that featured 16 lead changes alone in that first set. So the Warriors will take the 1-0 lead. We'll take a timeout. JV matchup here, best of 3. We'll come back for the second set here so far. All right, folks, welcome back here to Lincoln High School Big Gym. It's 1-0 after the Warriors won that first set by
Number
2.
17 with that serve. And a quick point by Central Valley.
Yep, Avery Soriano was serving there. Goes off of Elsie out of bounds. The first point of the second set will go to the Warriors. That first set, 25-23, it featured 16 lead changes between the two teams. We'll see if that continues in the second set. Lucarelli strike there a little bit too far and out of bounds. Quickly, Warriors up 2-0. So serving once again is 17, Avery Soriano, 10th grader. Good high arcing serve. That front line, right at the line. Hicks hits it, but it's going to be tapped down. Nice front line play there by number 13, Delaney McCarter, as well as number 7, Bible. So 3 straight points for the Warriors. Good serve, back row once again. Elsie, unfortunately, to the far side, but still in play. Wolverines do get it up and over. Central Valley's turn this time. Good strike by Lucarelli, front line Hicks. She'll tap it up and over the line. It would have worked, but unfortunately, they're going to call a double hit. So just like that, 4-0 lead for the Warriors. Good serve, set up by Elsie to Hicks. Front line, Lucarelli should just punch it up and over. At the front line, off the fence, and the netting, it falls. That will be the first point for the Wolverines, something that they needed badly to slow the progression of the Warriors.
So serving for the Wolverines will be number 13, Dakota Hicks.
Serve, good serve. It falls for an ace. Nice serve by Hicks. She's congratulated. That'll make the score 4-2. So nice placement by Dakota Hicks. That kind of makes up for her line drive just a set ago.
That was just in balance,
yep,
too.
It worked to perfection. Line drive once again. Caught the Warrior defense in between. Hicks up there for Elsie. Now for Nitty, she'll have to get it up and over, and she does. It's going to fall to the far side. Nice scramble here up by Bible. It's going to fall just. Nope, they're going to say it was in play. Yes, it was. Number 7 coming through. Ashley Bible. Give credit to that far side. I believe that was number 1. Ava Krotek as well involved with that play.
Now serving for the Warriors, number 7.
Yep, that is Ashley Bible. Back row set up by Fernity. Now for Hicks, up for Lucarelli at the wall. It will fall, but nice play by the Warriors defense. Davidson, now to Sturgeon. She'll set up for Hicks, and Lucarelli will strike. Cross-court set. Front row, tapped up and over the wall. They're going to say net violation. Yes, they are. So number 20, unfortunately, goes into the net area. That's Peyton Davidson. Point for the Wolverines. It's 5-3 now.
Now serving for the Wolverines, number 10, Lena Lucarelli.
Serve, back row, set up there by the Warriors defense. Up and over by number 11, Skylar Kramer. Hicks for Lucarelli. Strike, unfortunately, off the wall, and it drops on the Wolverine side. So just like that, service will go back to the Warriors.
Rotation here as number 16 comes in.
And that is Mia Krotek.
And number 29.
And that's Mia Matson-Bose. So that's kind of a 2-for-1 deal here, like normal.
Krotek
offense to
with
defense.
the serve.
Yep. Line drive serve. Good serve. It just drops on the back end. Up and over by Lucarelli. Now the Warriors can be on offense. Good strike there. Down the line. Good play by Fernity, but all for naught. It'll fall on the Wolverines side. It's quickly 7-3 Central Valley. Service once again, 16 Krotek. Back row, set up here by Hicks. Up for Condell, good strike now the far side. Warriors up on the advantage. Back to the Wolverine side. Up for Lockie, gonna still be in play here. Striked up and over to that wall. Fernity, front row, Hicks sets it up and she'll tap it up and over. Now the Warriors are on the advantage.
And a double hit on the Warriors. Point Wolverines.
Very close to it, and I was thinking about it, and for once, a very few times in volleyball. I was right.
Number 44, Genovesa Miller checking in for the Wolverines, and she will be serving.
See if Miller can get on that streak she did have in that first set. Out of bounds, and there's a good start. An ace for Genovesa Miller, cutting that lead down to 2. So 7-5 now. Line drive, good serve by Miller. Sets it up here for that front line, up and over. Miller, good dig by Miller, sets up for Hicks, up for Elsie, good strike, and it falls! Nice play there by Elsie Sturgeon, Genovesa Miller, and Hicks. Nice overall play. I would say Dakota, that may have been their best play so far on offense.
Yep.
7-6 now. Miller with back-to-back points off the service. Front low, set up here, up and over by Davidson. Fernini will set it up now for Hicks. She'll set it up for Elsie once again, this time up and over the wall. Warriors on offense. Davidson up over the wall. Hicks, a little bit of a scramble by the Wolverines. Hicks does get it up and over. Front row, miscommunication there. It's going to fall. Just like that, Dakota, 3 points in a row, ties this one up, 7 apiece.
Well, pause here as Genovesa Miller ties her shoe. And then she will be serving once again.
So 3 points in a row for the Wolverines. Line drive, good serve. A little bit of a mishit here by the Warriors. It's going to be out of bounds. That's 4 straight points now. Wolverines take lead, and the first time in this set, so 1 lead change so far in this one. A little bit of a scramble by the Warriors. It falls. Wow. Wolverines making something happen here. 5 straight points. It's now 9-7. Good strike again. Front row sets it up this time. Up and over off that wall. Unfortunately, Lockie, the only one there. It falls on the Wolverine side. That will stop the run by Miller.
Rotation here as number 27 comes in for the Warriors.
And that is Jenna Zurinsky. First time we saw
she will be
Zurinsky.
Serving.
Yep. Zurinsky is a freshman 5'4" defensive specialist for the Warriors. Back row, Fernny sets it up here for Hicks. Opportunity to be had here by Lockie. Up and over that wall. Good scramble, good dig, but it's all still in play. But it will fall out of bounds, and that will go back to the Wolverines. So they'll maintain this lead. The first lead change once again after a first set that had 16 lead changes. As Thad is staring at me, waiting for this varsity matchup.
Now serving number 28, Nina Fernitti for the Wolverines.
Good line drive serve. Back row here. Sets up the front line. Punched up and over, but out of bounds. And this will be the largest lead now for the Wolverines in this second set. They got to keep it rolling. Not to delay the senior recognition night, but it'd be pretty good to see a third set. Good serve there by Frenetti. It will fall. Another point for the Wolverines. It's 12-8 now. And a timeout. Central Valley. Wow. We'll take a timeout with them. Ellwood City on a big run. An 8-1 run so far in this second set. All right, folks, welcome back here to the big gym, Ellwood City. EC is up 12-8 after an 8-1 run here. They were down 7-4. They've crawled back in. 1 lead change after the first set had 6 13 lead changes. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, no. Oh, boy. This is not good.
Some kind of rotation issue that is causing Central Valley to get the serve.
Yep, and I think they're going to get a point out of this too, I believe. Rotation error will mean that Central Valley will get the ball and the serve, and I think that's also a point. No, okay, wait, hold on. I feel like some Benny Hill music right now, back and forth. I just love how the ball went back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
That's because no one knows what's going on. Now serving is number 20, I think you said Davidson?
Yep. We'll see if they give a point. They usually do on a rotation error. Nothing just yet. It should be 11-9 if you're going to take a point away. Or are they going to go all the way back to where the points were scored? Oh, boy. So right now they have 10-9. I would assume that if you take away a point, it would be 11-9. And that's how they're going to keep this. So it's officially still.
Now it's 11-9.
Okay. So it's officially 11-9 now. So they took away technically 2 points and gave one of the points back to Central Valley. Anywho, moving on. Trinity will serve.
By Trinity.
Good serve. Warriors set it up here front row. Tapped at the wall. It will fall on Ellwood City's side as Luke really shows a little disgruntled. I agree with her because that front line, you got to make sure it falls on the opposing side.
Question, how was that Trinity serve when wasn't she just serving and then someone caused the rotation issue?
Yeah, that's where I'm kind of confused about this whole thing. I mean, it's a good thing it's JV. We'll put it that way.
So number 1 and number 13 checked in. Number 1 with the serve just barely gets over the net.
Good scramble by the
Elsie
Wolverines.
Gets it over.
Yep, and now scramble for the Warriors. Back over to Elsie. Up for Hicks. Now for Lucarelli. Up and over the wall. Punches in that back corner. Still in play. Davidson back row. Trinity up now. Good opportunity for both teams to have. Up
Elsie
and over by Elsie. Back in the rotation once again. Good strike. Still in play by Hicks. Up and over. And it's going to fall. But they're going to take. Are they going to say it?
A net violation point. Wolverines.
Wow. So much action that I can't even say words.
Now coming in number 6, Kira Condell for the Wolverines.
Good opportunity by 13, Delaney McCarter, but unfortunately that's the second time tonight. She just came down with her her finish. It hit the net.
They called that on number 20 again, I think.
Oh, it was on Davidson. Okay. Back row set up here. Off the serve by Sturgeon. Back row, unfortunately, Elsie strikes that one. And it goes all the way to the back row here. That'll be a point for the Warriors. So with all that craziness, it's 12-11.
And speaking of 11, number 11 coming in for the Warriors.
Once again, Skylar Raymer.
Number 17 will be serving.
And that is Avery Soriano. Line drive serve. Trinity at the front row. Is it going to be enough? It is, but out of bounds. And we are officially tied for the second time in this second set. Here's a serve, line drive serve, back row, Lucarelli sets it up here for Hicks. A little bit of scramble, Condell's going to have to get it up and over, she does. Warriors on the offense now, punched up and over. Reset here for Hicks, up for Lucarelli, good strike, but a little bit too far.
A little too much power behind that hit.
Yep, so that'll be 13-12, and that'll be our second official lead change in this second set. Line drive serve, but out of bounds. And once again, we are tied for the third time.
Now serving number 13, Dakota Hicks.
See if Dakota can go on a run here. She's had a couple of those line drive serves, and they have fallen. There you go. Good serve on the outside edge. Up and over that wall. Set up by Condell. Now Lucarelli off backwards. Condell does get it up and over. Front row set up here now for the Warriors. It's going to fall. No man's land. Point for the Warriors. So we officially now have our third lead change of the set.
Now serving is number 7 for the Warriors.
And that is Ashley Bible. Good serve by Bible. Up and over by Lucarelli. Back corner, a little too far, out of bounds, as the Warriors now take a 2-point lead. Bible serving. Good serve once again. Just gets it in play. Hicks up there for Condell. Strike there. She had to hesitate a little bit. It'll fall on the Wolverines side. Warriors with a bunch of points back into this one now with a 3-point lead. Line drive serve off of Sturgeon. Up by Lucarelli. Hicks got to get it up and over. She does. It falls. That's a nice play there and winner by Dakota Hicks to stop the run there by Central Valley.
Peyton Lockey checking in for the Wolverines as Nina Fernetti takes a seat. And serving will be number 10, Lena Lucarelli.
Good serve, high arcing serve, back to the front row. It's going to fall. Easy points there for the Wolverines. They need a couple of them to stay alive. It's now 16-15. Lucarelli with the serve here. Fortunately into the net there, and that'll go back to the Warriors. She shows a sign of frustration. It's tough. It's not the easiest thing to do to get it multiple points.
So checking in for the Wolverines, number 23, I think, Peyton Hamilton. And checking in for the Warriors, 16 and 29. And 16 will be serving.
So Krotek will be serving, and once again, Madsen Bowes. Rotation that we've seen 3 times or so far in this set alone. Line drive serve in play here for the Wolverines, and I think they're going to say double hit. Yep. So another point for the Warriors. It's 18-15. Things not looking too good here for the Wolverines. Good serve once again. Set up by the Wolverines back line. Front row now hit there. Unfortunately out of bounds off of number 23, Peyton Hamilton. Warriors putting some points together, up 4. Good serve, Fernetti. Condell, a little bit of a scramble. Hicks does get it up and over. Now the Warriors are on the offense once again. Back row, they're going to have to set it back to the Wolverines. Hicks sets it up for Lucarelli. There's a strike. It's going to go to the back row. A little bit of a scramble. Still in play. Good hit by Bible, and she's going to knock it right down. Good strike by number 7, Ashley Bible. It falls. So the Warriors will get the point. It's now 20-15. Good strike. Sturgeon at the wall. It's going to fall in front of Hicks. That's another point for the Warriors. They take a 6-point lead, and things unfortunately get in a hand. And with that being said,
timeout Wolverines.
Yeah, it'll be a timeout with the Wolverines. We'll take a timeout with them. They're down by 6. All right, folks, welcome back here. Serving once again is the Central Valley Warriors, and that will be Mia Krotek. Good service so far in this one. And the Thad effect is in effect again.
I'm calling it a Brad Jinx, though.
Oh, okay. I'll take credit, I guess. Hopefully it doesn't happen all night long, but 21-16 now, Wolverines with the serve.
Now serving number 44, Genovesa Miller.
High arcing serve. It's going to almost fall. It does off the wall. It's still in play. Nice play and scramble by Davidson. Up and over there. Good strike. It falls. How about that? Nice strike by Hamilton. She may shrug her shoulder wondering how in the world I did that. Great form. It spun forward and it dropped perfection. 101. (21-17). Good serve once again. Out to the bench of Central Valley. No attempt there, and that'll be another point.
She was trying not to get kneed by her teammate that was on the bench.
And I don't blame them. There's a time and a place that I will dive for something like that. Just not my own bench.
Well, she wasn't diving. She was just trying because the teammate picked up her knee to try and get out of the way.
Another good serve by Miller. It falls on the Warriors' side. It's 21-19. Wolverines battling back here. 4 straight points by Ellwood City. Line drive over the Wolverines side, up and over the wall. It's going to fall, but nice dig there by the Warriors. Now up for Elsie. She has to get it in play. She does. Good scramble here by Central Valley, up and over. Nice dig by Miller. Hicks sets it up here for the offense, and I think they're going to say
carry on Hamilton.
Oh, that's a tough time to have a carry.
So now subbing in is number 27 for the Warriors, and she will be serving.
It's a 22-19, 3-point lead now by Central Valley. Serving is 27, that's Jenna Zorinsky. Good falling serve there, scrambled by the Wolverines, up by Miller, up and over. Nice play. Front row. Tapped over the wall, still in play, up and over, but out of bounds. Point Warriors. So it's now 23-19. Central Valley with back-to-back points to double up that lead from 2 to 4. More importantly, just 2 points away from the set. Fernetti in play here. Sturgeon up for Miller. She does get it over, but unfortunately out of bounds.
So that is set and match point in favor of the Central Valley Warriors.
So here we go. Zorinsky with the serve. Up 5. Wolverines have to score a bunch of points in a row. Back row, Fernetti. Hicks sets it up here at the front line. Ruccarelli. Good scramble here by the Warriors, up and over that front wall. Miller over to Elsie. She'll tap it over the wall. Now back to the Wolverines side. Nice strike down by Elsie Sturgeon. That is something we needed to see. Good strike by Elsie. The 20th point for Ellwood City. Did have a lead in this one twice.
Now serving number 20, Ava Lucarelli.
Line drive. It falls. Nice service ace. 24-21 now. Back-to-back points. Serving is key. Line drive serve. Up into the rafters. That's going to be an automatic point for the Wolverines. Once again, folks, cannot hit the rafters and go over to the Wolverines side. It has to be on your side first. If not, automatic point for the opposing team. So 3 points in a row here. They got a ball game. Good serve. Front row set up by the Warriors now. In play, they do keep it in bounds. Hicks sets it up there for, unfortunately, Hamilton. It'll fall short, and that'll be a point for the Warriors. And they officially win this second set, 25-22, and they will win the overall match 2-1. So congratulations to the JV matchup here for Central Valley. They won the first set 25-23, followed by a 25-22 second set victory to win the overall match 2-0. So with that being said, we are going to take just the slightest bit of a timeout here. Again, we had 7 o'clock start time for senior festivities. They're going to set it up on the court here. We'll have our introductions and whatnot. So we'll take a little bit of break. We'll come back for senior introductions, then take another break. And approximately about 7:30 will be our official start time for varsity matchup. Same string, doesn't change, same location. So final score, JV 2-0 in favor of Central Valley. We'll take a timeout. We'll bring you senior festivities on senior night here in Lincoln High School Big Gym for girls volleyball. Stick with us, folks. All right, folks, welcome back here to Lincoln High School Big Gym. It's our senior night here for the Ellwood City Wolverines. We're going to recognize our seniors for Central Valley first.
19.
Number 19, Natalie Ellie.
I don't.
Bella Flincham, the eighth, number 8. We're just going to go in order what I have here officially.
Got it.
So number 9, Rowan Zillion. Number 10, Maria Nastic. And that's it. So Natalie Ellie, Bella Finchman, Rowan Zillion, and Maria Nastic. Now for your Ellwood City Wolverines. To start us off tonight is Gabriella Clantis. Gabby is being escorted by George and Joanne Clantis. She's been on the team for 4 years now, playing the position of libero. Her future plans are to attend the 4-year college to study ecology. Her words of thanks is, "Thank you, Coach Jenna, for introducing me and in teaching me the sport I have grown to love. Thank you, Coach Justin and Jules, for always believing in me, and Coach Joe for putting up with me and the rest of the seniors all these years. Thank you to my teammates. I love you all." Words of wisdom include, don't take anything for granted. Love each other and the sport. Gabrielle Calantis. Our next senior is Madison Long. Madison Long was escorted by Tom and Mandy Long. She's been playing for 4 years, and she is the setter for the Wolverines. Her future plans are to attend Kent State University to major in criminology. Her words of thanks are to my teammates for welcoming me and always supporting me. Her words of wisdom is, stay positive, always work hard, and enjoy your time together. Once again, senior Madison Long. Our third senior will be Claire Noble. Claire is a captain for the volleyball team. She is being escorted by Ryan and Dina Noble. She's been playing volleyball for 4 years, and she is an outside hitter for Ellwood City. Her future plans are to attend Clarion University on a basketball scholarship, and she plans to major in chemistry and pre-pharmacy, things that Thad do not know. Her words of thanks are, thank you to my teammates for always being there and making these last 6 years so much fun. Thank you to my coaches for making me a better person on and off the court. Finally, thank you to my parents for all the sacrifices they made for me. Once again, our senior captain, Claire Noble. Our fourth senior is Lena Nacera. Lena Nacera is being escorted by Frank Nacera and Deanna Davidson. She has been a starter and player for the volleyball team for 4 years, and she plays setter. Her future plans are to attend a 4-year college. She says, thank you to my teammates who always support one another. I am proud of the hustle and talk you show on the court and at practice. Thank you to my coaches who support me and push me to be the best I can be. Her words of wisdom, never give up at practice or during the game because you can always come back and win. Once again, our senior, Lena Nacera. And finally, our fifth senior is Kira Rozansky. Kira Rozansky is being escorted by Gary and Tammy Rozansky. Kira's been a player for volleyball for 4 years now and is an outside hitter for the Wolverines. Her future plans are to attend a 4-year university. Her words of thanks are, thank you to my coaches for putting their time and effort into coaching us and helping me become the player and person I am today. Thank you to my teammates for the great memories and make my season unforgettable. Her words with them, go hard and ball out. That sounds like our 5 feet of terror, Kira Rozansky. So there are our 5 seniors for the Ellwood City girls volleyball. Once again, a round of applause for those 5 seniors. Gabrielle Calantis, Madison Long, Claire Noble, Lena Sarah, and Kira Rozansky. So we'll wait for Kira to come up and take her photos. Once again, we do appreciate both Clark Studios and Next Level Photography, who does their work. Mary's here for Max Preps. All right, folks, once again, our official 5 seniors lined up here with their parents. Great stuff here. We'll break away here shortly. Once again, it is senior night as well as breast cancer awareness night. So we will be kind of supporting everything here. We'll take a little bit of a timeout. It is 7:03. Both teams will have about a 20 to 25 minute warm up here. So official start time for the varsity matchup will be 7:30. So stay with us, folks. We'll take a timeout. Once again, congratulations to the senior girls volleyball members.
Hi, friends, and a very pleasant good evening as we come to you from Ellwood City Lincoln High School Big Gym as we have match 16 as the Ellwood City Wolverines are hosting the Central Valley Warriors. The Warriors of Central Valley have come to town. Non-section game tonight. Kind of odd to see a non-section game this late in the year, but they've done that the last couple of years now. And playoff picture is really coming into form. Brad, take it away.
A couple teams there that clinched so far are the top four. It's locked. Those are the 4 teams that will make playoffs. It just comes down to this last week of who's going to get the 1 seed, the 2 seed, the 3 seed, 4 seed. I think you and I, Thad, can say that, well, Beaver Bobcats clearly have the number 1 seed. That one's locked. Neshannock Wolverines still have a battle with Wildcats. It could come down to if a team gets hot, wins 2 games back-to-back, they could slide to that number 2 seed. I think you and I are going to agree that maybe Neshannock's got that 2 seed ranked up.
I would kind of think so. I think right now we're looking at more locking in that 3 seed, and this we can do a lot with that. A win over Beaver Falls Tuesday night, and then, of course, Beaver here Thursday night. National anthem, folks. And there you have it, folks, our national anthem and a nice touch student section. Not singing loud, but singing along, and I appreciate that. I know a lot of the parents and everybody does too. So the starting lineup, Brad, for the Central Valley Warriors.
So Central Valley coming into play at 7-8, 5-7 in their section play. Starting us off is number 19, Nadia Ellie. Number 9, senior Rowan Zillian.
Senior defensive specialist, number 10.
Number 10, the senior Mariah Nastic. Number 2, junior Saleha Glumac. Number 14, junior Mia Danilo.
12.
Number 12, junior Kylie Godshaw.
18.
Number 18, sophomore Addie Sullivan.
17.
Number 17, sophomore Avery Soriano.
7.
Number 7, freshman Ashley Bible.
20.
Number 20, freshman Peyton Davidson. The head coach for the Warriors is Candace Glumac. The assistant coaches are Kennedy Mall, Michael Glumac.
So next up, we'll have the Ellwood City starting lineup on this senior night. I hope you got to enjoy the senior night festivities there right before warm-ups of this varsity matchup. The Lady Wolverines will be starting tonight. Number 30, Miss Chloe Bungar, 5'8", middle hitter. She's a junior. Next up, junior, 5'10", middle blocker, Delaney Sturgeon. Number 2, she stands at 5'7", junior, Caitlin Kreitzer. Next is 5'6", senior, Lena Nacera. Number 11, 5'5", the beast, Kiera Rosansky. Number 12, she's a 6' senior, Captain Claire Noble. Number 25, senior Maddie Long. And the libero, the senior number 2, Ellie Galantis. And next, rounding out, is junior 5'6", outside hitter, Elsie Sturgeon. Wolverines are head coach by Jenna Ricciuti, assisted by Justin Bennett, Joe Ricciuti, Julianne Kahn, Lexi Yoho, and Mia DeCaria. And there we go. So for our seniors, the 5 seniors here tonight, we'll be featuring, I think all of these girls in the announcement have played varsity volleyball for 4 years.
Yep, you got Gabrielle Clantis, Maddie Long, Claire Noble, Landon Sarah, and Kira Rosansky were featured in the senior recognition. It's also Breast Cancer Awareness Night, so you get to see the pink as well. It is a great time to be a Wolverine.
Yes, and just a name popped out at me here. The superintendent at Central Valley is a man named Nicholas Perry.
Mm-hmm.
And Brad, you're too young to remember, but when I was in 7th, 8th grade, Nick Perry ran the ball a long way.
I had a feeling there was a connection
for
there.
the Ellwood City Wolverines back,
19. Oh boy.
Mid-80s?
Yeah, that would have been 83 or 84 range.
I don't think he was on the 87 team. He was right
no,
before
I
that.
think he graduated just before that in
Yep,
86.
but it was always at the games, Nick Perry on the carry.
I remember that.
So
I do remember.
You weren't even born yet, were you?
Listen, it's called Ellwood City Memoirs. Our great friend Jeff Bales Jr., he's got that entire thing mapped out. When you do a history video on Ellwood City's Ewing Park and Helling Stadium, you figure it out real fast.
Got it. Okay. So, today's history lesson brought to you by Brighton Hot Dog Shop. First up serving is senior captain Claire Noble. Game underway, and let's start it off with an ace, Brad.
Why not? The X factor comes through right off the bat. We said all year long she's been working on her service, and it comes through early.
Second serve, high, a little longer this time, and nice save there. Punches it over. Lena Nacera to Caitlin Kreitzer. All the way over to Elsie Sturgeon. Elsie punches it over. Puts it up, goes up for the block, and double hit. So Wolverines out to a quick 2-0 run. And in recent games, Brad, it's been one of the keys in the first set. Maybe we didn't see that in the beginning of the season. Just go out there and go ahead and get a couple-point lead. Delaney, I thought she could have carried that, but they didn't call that one. Puts it up and into the net. That's going to be a point for Ellwood City, just like that, 3-0.
Again, folks, if you joined us for that JV matchup, Central Valley won 2-0, 25-23, 25-22.
Claire Noble again with the serve. That's going to be saved there. Got to get it over, and she does, but out of bounds it goes. Quickly, 4-0 in favor of our Ellwood City Wolverines.
Substitution there for the libero will be number 8, and as Bella Flitcham.
Claire with that serve, it just kind of dies there. Puts it up, and Noble to Nacera, up to Delaney. She punches it over, and puts it up, and Elsie Sturgeon this time with the kill. Count it.
Net violation.
So either way it'll work.
Against Central Valley, though.
It would be nice to give the kill.
Yeah,
you're right.
So,
We're not punching numbers up
building here. So that just gets it over the net, puts it up. Galantis to Nacera to Delaney. She tried to kill, gets up there. Punch Galantis to Nacera. Over to Elsie again. She hit the wall and they kept it alive. Did Central Valley. A nice attempt there as Kreitzer and Delaney Sturgeon went up and tried for the block, and effort made there by Kreitzer to save it, but just a little too short.
So substitution here, a little bit of perspiration there on the sideline. Get a little bit of cleanup here. So libero's going to be number 18. She'll be serving. That is Addie Sullivan for the Warriors.
Serve to Kreitzer, to Nacera. Delaney that time gets it up. She wanted to spike it again. Up. Delaney got it that time. She got all of it. So Kira Rosansky, the senior, trading spots as Lena Nacera checks out. Caitlin Kreitzer now serving. Caitlin, a junior. Puts it up. Claire Noble to Caitlin Kreitzer. Up to Elsie Sturgeon, and nice save there. What a dig. Delaney just gets it over. a lot of action happened quick there. And the point will end up going to Central Valley.
So 4-point lead for the Wolverines. Serving will be number 7, Ashley Bible, someone we saw serving very well in the JV game.
Yep, to Kalanis. They got to get it over. Rosansky calls for it, and she does. Free play now for Central Valley. Puts it up. Dump there. Kreitzer to Noble. And a good hit by Noble from about 2/3 of the way back. And unable to do anything. Chloe Bungar now checking in for Delaney Sturgeon. 7-2 here.
Yeah, good start here by the Wolverines. Want to keep it rolling.
Now,
As Calantis jump serve.
it's
Oh,
up
boy.
Bungar and
Oh,
finds the
boy.
hole and gets it. Wolverines wasting no time getting a lead here. 8-2. Is Galantis. Oh, first service error.
Rotation here will be number 2, Zalea Glumac will be coming in for the Warriors. And serving now will be number 12, and that's Kylie Gottschall.
High serve, taken there by Kalanis to Kreitzer, up to Elsie Sturgeon. And that's going to be out. Chloe Bungar went up to block that, and lucky for her, she missed it, for it went out of bounds. Now Elsie Sturgeon checking out, and Genovesa Miller checking in. 9-3. There's the serve. Sit up and hit over that time, but a nice dig by Kalanis. Claire Noble. Nice. Dig. They got to get it over, and fell a little bit short as number 19 Nadia Ely went up for it. The senior, a nice touch by a lot of schools do this. The boosters from Ellwood recognizing the seniors from Central Valley tonight on this senior night, and gets it over. Calantis to Kreitzer. Set play. Got 2 hits there. Don't see that very often from Kreitzer.
No. A lot of the setters so far for the Wolverines have improved like crazy over the past 2 weeks.
Well, that's something that's been very much keyed on in practice. Galantis, can she get the save? Oh! Into the rafters. Going to be a point for Central Valley.
It's nice when you can smile afterwards and like, okay, that was a little too hard.
Yep.
Serving once again is 8, Bella Flincham.
And Miller to Kreitzer to Noble, and that is in on the line. So it's going to be a point for Ellwood City. 11-5 as Lena Nacera is going to check back in for Kira Rosansky, and Emma Figuerel checks in for Caitlin Kreitzer. Now senior Lena Nacera punches it over. Oh my! There's a kill by Miss. I'm not sure. I think Claire's the one that ended up with it because Claire and Chloe were both right there to make him pay for that overhit. Nacera now gets it over. Set up. Oh, hits the rafters, but they do play it. Miller to Nacera to Noble. Oh, that time got her out of bounds.
So a point will go to the Warriors. They're down 6 here early. See if they can go on a service run here. That's going to be number 19, Nadia Ellie. Line drive serve. It
that's
falls.
an ace.
Yeah. First time, I think, tonight. Other than the first, 2 points? No. That was the first back-to-back points for the Warriors. Yep.
So Figuerel hits it to Miller. They got to get it over. And Kalanis wisely gets it over. Free play for Central Valley. Nacera up to Noble. Down it goes with authority. Senior Claire Noble with the kill.
The 2 seniors there, Nacera and Noble, on point. I mean, that's over your head back.
Yep.
She set it up perfect.
We've started to see that more here in the last week or so.
Absolutely, yep.
that we didn't see earlier in the season. And I think it's nice because it throws off the opposing teams defensively to try to get up there for a block.
100%. Serving now will be senior Maddie Long. Good serve by
Punches it
Maddie.
over. Delaney to Nacera. Delaney, oh, and she got blocked that time. Back in her face is number 7, Ashley Bible. So Chloe Bungard checks in now for Maddie Long.
Serving will be number 2, Saleha Glumac.
Kalanis checks in. The libero, the senior.
Offense for defense now for the Wolverines.
High arching serve to Claire Noble to Nacera. Delaney just wisely gets it over. Oh, that's a good kill there. Number 14, I believe it was, Mia Danello. So just like that, Central Valley finds themselves only 4 points down. Galantis to Nacera. Figuerell just gets it over. Hit the net, hit the arm, and down on the Central Valley side it falls. Elsie Sturgeon now checking in for Miller. And number 2 checked out over there. Not sure who came in.
Number 10.
8-10.
Yep, so that's Maria Nastic.
Now
the
Noble
Warriors.
back to where we started with that serve, and she's on fire. That's her. Claire's alone second ace.
Seen it all year. The serving makes the big difference here, especially at Ellwood City. I don't know.
Service errors just seem to just make all the difference in the world. Oh, good placement there. Number 14 playing pretty good, Mia Danello.
She'll be subbed out real quickly by number 8.
She's still 5'10" junior is Danello.
Serving now will be number 18, Addie Sullivan, sophomore. Young team for the Warriors.
Oh, and there is service error into the. That's their Central Valley's second, I do believe.
Substitution, Kreitzer and Rosansky will be back in. Kreitzer will be serving. Warriors, like I said, a young team and not the tallest team in the world, but we'll see if that makes an X factor here for that front line for the Wolverines.
Kreitzer with the serve. Going to be a free play for the Wolverines. Oh, good placement there. Wolverines maybe got caught getting a little too close to the net on that one.
And I'll say the rebuttal that is, you don't necessarily need size to find those gaps and the holes in the defense.
Hard serve there. Galantis to Kreitzer to Noble, and Claire just wisely gets it over. Going to be a free play for CV. What's it up? Blocked by Delaney Sturgeon. Big block there for the junior Delaney. She checks out. Chloe Bungard checks back in. Kalanis with the serve. Deep serve. It's out of bounds, but saved. Puts it up. Oh, and Chloe Bungard went up for the block, and it fell to the earth on Ellwood City side.
Sit back in once again is Glumac, number 2.
Number 12 with the serve.
And that is Kylie Godshaw. Second time we've seen her tonight in this first set serving. Again, up to 25, win by 2. 5 sets here at the varsity level. So they give some time to Noble to tie her shoot.
Yep. And Galantis over to Kreitzer. Back to Elsie Sturgeon. Oh, Elsie put it into the net that time. So just like that, Central Valley finds themselves down by only 4. Goes to Kreitzer. Bungart that time, it got over the net. Big time kill there for Chloe Bungart. Miller going to check in now for Elsie Sturgeon. So Genovesa Miller, the junior. High serve. Puts it up. And oh, trying for the block was Bungar and Rosansky. It hit them and fell to the ground. So another point for Central Valley. Hard serve. And a good serve. Number 8, Flincham.
Yep. The first time the Warriors are back within 3 now. Starting to make some advancement.
Miller to Kreitzer. Miller, wisely, good play there just to get it over. Free play now for Central Valley. Nice dig by Miller. Overshot. Galanis to Kreitzer. Up to Noble. Enough of that, she says. Kills it. 19 serving 15.
She is locked in tonight.
She is. And the sets were there too.
Yep.
You know, that
Yep.
that bump, set, bang.
5 to 6 points for her so far, and either it's been the serve or a good strike.
Nacera with the serve this time. Puts it up, goes up, and just dumped it over wisely. Was Ely to get the point. Galantis to Nacera, up to Noble, and guts it over again with the strike. Falls to the ground. So got some wholesale change. Maddie Long, the senior, on this senior night, checks in, and Delaney Sturgeon comes in for Bungar. Maddie Long, nice serve, and gets close to the wall, but get it back, and not much they can do with that. When that first bump gets that close to the net, it's just really hard to recoup. 21 serving 16. Nice. Over there. They got to get it over, and she does. Oh, and a great dig by Miller. And out of bounds it goes.
Just missed. So I'll give a point back to the Warriors here, just down 4 once again. Serving this time will be, I believe, number 2. That's Glumac.
Miller misses it and misplayed. So back within 3 is Central Valley.
It's right around that crunch time, 20-some points. Wolverines need to stop this and finish this one out. Ooh, little too fast. There we go.
There's Miller. Oh, a nice save by Nacera. Delaney gets it. She gets the kill on that one. Yep. I like it when they get that ball going up.
Catch them off guard.
Yep.
They can't have any time to react. You got to be in the right location from the start. If you're not, that's an easy point.
Yes, it is.
Number 10 came back in for Central Valley, and Elsie Sturgeon came back in for Ellwood.
So Nastic and Sturgeon.
Claire Noble. Tried the outside that time. Nice dig by Claire. Nacera puts it up. Got to get it over, and Kalanis does a little too far. Had the right idea there, but.
So now serving with number 18, the libero, Addie Sullivan once again. Warriors down just 3.
Galantis up to Nacera. Just gets it over. No miscommunication there, but they kept it alive. And falls into the spot. Wolverines just can't really put this game away.
Yeah, momentum.
They were up by like 8 at one point.
Yeah, momentum swinging back to the Warriors. They're still down by 2. Advantage Ellwood City, but it's just 2.
Yes. There's Figueroa to Nacera. Delaney punches it down.
She reached to the rafters a little bit harder on that one.
I thought she was going to whiff. So Kreitzer now checks in for Figueroa, and Rosansky's in for Nacera. So Caitlin Kreitzer now leading 23-20. She has a knack for coming in situations like this. Hard serve. Puts it up. Oh, what a kill. Wow. Number 8 hit it with authority, Flincham.
It's not her first time doing that, that's for
Nope.
sure.
She was recognized before the game as a senior.
Serving now will be number 7, Ashley Bible, once again, their go-to server.
Into the net it goes. Nice. The Windhorse jinx
I was just going to say,
continues.
was that nice directed towards me?
Yeah.
So set point number
Oh,
one
man.
for the Wolverines.
Big one here. Let's finish this one right off the bat.
Galantis. High lollipop type serve. Puts it up. We have a nice set. And, up for the block was Elsie Sturgeon and Bungar.
It's a defensive rotation now for offense. Number 2, Glumac back in. Serving will be number 12, Godshaw. Opportunity here. You got to get these next points.
Yep, get this next point. Just send us home.
Set point
Set
number
the set.
2.
Galantis. Oh, and that's not how you do it.
They shut him down. So now it's going to
Remember,
be.
you got to win by 2.
Yep, set point number 3 opportunity here by Ellwood. It's going to have to come via the defense.
Galantis to Kreitzer to Bungar. And it goes
Oh, boy.
out.
We play on.
Wow.
It's crazy to
24,
think that the
24.
first time that this set was tied up is at 24
I know,
points after being
exactly.
0-0. Wow. Serve once again. Godshaw.
Claire Noble to Kreitzer. Noble just bumps it over wisely. Free play for CV. Puts it up. Elsie Sturgeon, nice dig. Galantis. Rosansky. Back again. Oh, and she tried that time and did not work. She wanted to catch him off guard, and her coach just said, "Don't do that."
Yeah,
So
that's tough.
that is tough. So Elsie Sturgeon now serving for set point. Nice serve, puts it up. And they're going to say into the net. Enter the net.
Yep.
She was
in
under the
net
net.
violation.
That's going to be set point. Set number 1 goes to the Wolverines with a score 26-24. We're going to take about a 2.5, 3-minute timeout,
Yep.
and we'll be back.
Ellwood City leading here at the Lincoln High School Big Gym, 1-0.
Welcome back, folks, as we start set 2 here. Central Valley will be serving. Ellwood City taking the first set, 26-24. First game of 3 games this week for the Lady Wolverines. They got Beaver Falls. They travel to Beaver Falls tomorrow night. And then back here, we'll be covering the game Thursday night.
Beaver Bobcats.
The Bobcats of Beaver come in.
Rawr.
And you guys are doing a middle school game over at Riverside.
Yeah,
on
we're going to get
Wednesday
some.
at 4 o'clock.
Yep, going to get some help from Mr. David Windhorst to cover that one. 4 o'clock
All right.
start, early start on Wednesday.
There's the first serve, and starts off with service error.
Not many in that first set, but I think Ellwood just did that much better on serving to get that two-point
First serve
win.
by Claire Noble, puts it up. Delaney tried.
Oh, it
and
fell.
It
was
did fall.
definitely in. It was definitely in.
Yeah.
Yeah, good call.
You
Give
gotta
credit
call
to
that one.
Dakota Hicks down here making the right call.
So a little different start than the last time. Set one, we went out to a 4-0 lead, if I recall.
Yep.
Now we're tied up, 1-1. Oh, that just made it over
Wow.
the net.
That was a
I
great
thought it
serve.
was in. That was a great serve. Point there for Central Valley.
That serve was by Ashley Bible. We said it in the JV game. She was on fire. She had a run of like 8 or 9 points at one point.
Oh, bodies flying all over the place on that one. They did not get it over the net.
If you don't get over the net, it's usually a point against you.
It is. 3-1, the largest lead for Central Valley all night. Galanis. Sarah plays it off the net. She went under the net, unfortunately. So just like that,
Roles reversed.
it's 4-1
Yeah.
in favor of Central Valley.
It's 4-1 to start the previous set.
Nice crowd here on a Monday night. Oh, caught Claire Noble. They got to play deeper.
Yep. And just like that, timeout,
Timeout,
Ellwood City.
and well taken timeout.
Yep.
So don't forget, folks, Friday night is senior night over at the football field as we take on the Nishianic Lancers. And keep prize of all of our Facebook social media accounts that you see there on the screen. We'll give you a start time for that. We usually start things at 6:30, but I'm thinking with the amount of seniors they have to go through, that might be a little earlier than that. That will go on air.
Yeah, it's kind of
watch
weird
that.
to say it that way because the football team, I believe, only has 5 seniors, but every other sport has
You
a
get
lot
5
of
seniors, you get cheerleaders, you got band.
A little bit of everything.
I think they do all the fall sports except volleyball, don't they?
Yep.
So you got tennis and golf in there as well.
The whole works.
So you want to tune in for that. And if you can't make it to the game, but of course we'd love to see your smiling face there at the game. So out of that timeout, 4 unanswered points here for Central Valley as they're leading 5-1. And Noble to Kreitzer, up to Elsie Sturgeon and Wise, and she just gets it over. Get a return once. And to Nacera, up to Delaney, kills it. Woo! Wow. There you go. That's the way to stop a run there. Point for Ellwood City. Brzezinski now checking in for Nacera. With Caitlin Kreitzer now serving. Deep serve. And set up there. Galandis to Kreitzer. Over to Elsie. Sturgeon. Puts it up. Oh, a nice dig by Kreitzer. Puts it up to Elsie. Elsie does get it up. What a hit! That all started with Kreitzer sacrificing everything. Diving for that ball. Hard-earned point for the Wolverines to get them back within 2. 3 serving 5.
Another one of those players that has come alive in the past 2 weeks.
Yes, for
You
sure.
said it. Maybe most improved on the team.
Going to be put up there and punched over.
Oh, my. Oh, my.
Oh, and hit the rafters as Rosansky tried to save it.
If that worked.
I think the coaches right now from Central Valley are just telling their girls, maybe don't go for the strike.
Yeah.
Just dump it over the blockers.
Dump it over the block.
As we saw that a couple times on that play. Kalanis. And, oh, another point, 7-3.
Serving will be Kylie Godshaw.
It's there to Claire Noble.
Another scramble.
Yep, just the spin on that ball, I think, throwing the bumpers for Ellwood City.
And the defensive positioning not on point on that one.
No, it's not. Galandis up to Kreitzer. Going to be a play now for, going to hit from the middle row. Rosansky to Kreitzer. To Elsie Sturgeon, bumps it over. Tries it at Galandis. Delaney punches it down, keeps it in bounds. So 2 kills here in about the last 4 points for Delaney as she now checks out. Chloe Bungard checks in.
Very big point there for the Wolverines just to shut that run down.
Yeah.
You don't want to get this one too far apart.
And now we just need a little run of our own. Galandis with the serve, puts it up. Blocked there, Kreitzer gets it. Galandis. Elsie punches it over just to keep it alive. Galandis now this time to Kreitzer. Up over to Elsie and hits the wall, but they kept it alive. What a play by Central Valley.
Yep.
And they're going to say, is it double hit?
Yep.
Oh, that, I mean, even if for Central Valley, it's like, that's tough.
That ball was spinning kind of sideways, and that usually offsets your hand. Oh, it takes one little tap.
Right.
Double hit.
Galandis.
Oh, my.
It stayed in bounds? Wow.
It did. Yes, it did.
Didn't look like it. It didn't
Wow.
stay in by much.
That forward spin is what propelled it up and
Yeah.
over that net line. Woo.
So Galandis now. High jump serve. She put it deep. Up it goes, going to be up and blocked there. What a play. Bungar and Elsie Sturgeon in there. I think they both had their hands on that one. Galandis now. High serve that time. We've not seen anybody go on the wrap. Oh, what a kill.
My.
Yeah, set up perfectly there as number 8, Bella Flincham. When she gets the set she's looking for, you're not going to stop it.
Yeah, nobody is stopping that. She will serve now.
Kreitzer, who she set up. Rosansky, Claire Noble. To Kreitzer. Rosansky gets it over. Deep tall that time.
Communication breakdown.
Yep.
Wolverines there had 5 individuals in that back line that just left Bungard to guard it. Got to figure it out.
Galandis now to Kreitzer. Up to Elsie, and she
Now
found
it's
the good
better.
spot. Nice play there by Elsie Sturgeon. Going to be 8 serving 10. As Maddie Long will check in now for Elsie Sturgeon. Senior Maddie Long with the serve. Nice spin on that ball. It's kept alive by Central Valley. Puts it up. Rosansky. Up to Bunker. Oh, and she nice hit at the wall there. Kept alive by Central Valley. Punches it over. Maddie Long to Kreitzer to Bunger. Once again, puts it up. Dumps it. A nice save. Going to get it over. Oh. And I think she went.
Yeah.
Yep.
Went into the net there. Unfortunately, it would have been 4 touches either way. Falls on the Wolverines' side. It's kind of like roles reversed, like I said. Ellwood City just 4-point, 3-point, 4-point, 3-point. Warriors with the lead.
Deep serve, and that's a hard hit ball
Yep.
that Galandis was unable. Kind of handcuffed her.
Yep. And there's your
knuckleballed
4-point
her.
lead.
Yep. Nice dig by Galandis to keep it alive. Oh, she had all the right idea.
And there's your 3-point lead.
Yep.
It's been back and forth.
A rare miss by Danello. So Nasera checking in as Rosansky's going to take a seat. Kreitzer's going to sit down, and Emma Figueroa comes in.
One we haven't seen just yet here is Nasera getting on fire. We've seen her in the past, getting on a good run.
Oh, this gets it over. Now, Nasera calls for it. Kalanis just gets it over wisely. It'll be a nice setup here. Watch her. Oh, what a block by. Oh, no. Came down on our side of the net.
You know, I thought the almost exact same thing.
I thought she had it.
So 13-9 now, Warriors with the lead.
Deep serve, Calantis to Nasera, to Claire Noble, and miss hit there. Kind of went off I think it kind of went off the palm of the hand instead of the knuckle.
So serving once again is number 2, Glumac, up 5.
Oh, nice dig by Long. Puts it up. She wisely, I like what Nasera did there. The setters weren't where they needed to be. Nice. Off the wall and punches it over. What a play by Bungar. Up again. This time that's out of bounds. That's what you call not giving up on a play, Brad.
Yep.
Nasera played it off the net, got it up out of there, dug it out of there enough.
Warriors were trying to look for a tip at the net line, but I didn't think I see it either. Let's see here.
So,
play. Yeah, that was straight shot.
Yep. Chloe Bungar now serving. Delaney Sturgeon checked back in, and into the net it goes. Service there. First one of the game for EC, or for this set. At a costly time, we're down by 5.
Yep, no momentum so far for Ellwood. You're keeping Warriors in check, but you start the set down 3 or 4, it ends up being 5 right now, 15-10.
And not having a run at all of any time.
None.
So Maddie Long gets it and get her a little too close to the net there. Could not really play it. 16-10, probably the largest lead of the night for Central Valley. Puts up there, Nasera puts up for Figueroa. On the line, wow.
Oh, wow.
The way that ball rolled, I did not think, it don't matter what we think. So Elsie Sturgeon back in for Maddie Long. Claire Noble now. Oh, second service there. And that happens. They just come in waves. It's like
yes,
like the.
Oh, we said it this year.
Jinx.
There's been always one set. It just doesn't seem on point.
That time. Delaney and it was out of bounds. I always tell her to hit it to people, but you got to hit it at somebody in bounds.
Yeah. Don't hit the code.
That's out. Well played there by Figueroa to let it go. It's hard not to do. Now the changes for Nasera. Kreitzer checks in. Rosansky checks in. Out goes Figueroa and Nasera. So Caitlin can give us a run. Hits her deep. And that's in.
Absolutely. Just fit it right over that front line. It drops in the hole. And like you said, that adding to that lead, it's now 7. Serving will be number 12, Kylie Godshaw. She's had a couple good runs so far for the Warriors.
Kalanis up to Kreitzer, over to Rosansky, and on the line for the senior, the beast, Rosansky. Wolverines now really need a run. Down by 6, and you said it before, Brett. When you're in that 18, 19, 20 range, not much room for error.
And like you said, it seems like every point's 2 points almost.
Yeah,
oh
3.
My.
That's 3 service errors in a row.
We have not seen that.
No.
I don't think all year.
Let's just go ahead and let that get out of the system here in this set. We'll reset here for the next set. So Kalanis, Kreitzer, to Elsie Sturgeon. She gets it over. Oh, valiant effort there. as number 14 went after it, Danilo. The ball flies out of bounds. So Maddie Long now will be in doing the serving duties. Down 20-14. So ball over, and that's going to be out of bounds. The one thing we've not seen from Central Valley, they've not put any in the rafters. We're in the second set, and I think we've seen 1 point because they put it in the rafters. That's not always the case here.
The only knock is so far is keeps going to their bench.
Oh!
I think they're going to say they're going to
Yep,
overrule it.
Yeah, the close judge overruled it.
So 21-15, Warriors get that point back on the serve. Just a miss hit there, nobody up
I
front
don't like
there.
that defensive set they're doing.
Yeah.
I mean, they're just leaving a hole.
Get a little too far back to the back line.
And that's going to go into the net for a service error. Central Valley, their second of this set.
Substitutions.
The
Hockey
Sarah going
lines.
to come in. Yep, for Kreitzer. Figueroa coming in. The Sarah with the serve. Picks it up. And, attempted to block was Bungar and Figueroa. Falls down. 23-16.
Once again, number 2, Glumac. Seen her multiple times serving pretty well.
Maddie Long, way up over and overhit. And number 7, Ashley Bible, makes them pay. Set point for Central Valley. Kalanis. Into the net. That's going to be point for Ellwood City. So Delaney Sturgeon checked back in for Kalanis. Now Bungar with the serve. And that's going to be an ace as it goes out of bounds.
Need a couple more of those. Bungar is one of those ones that can do that.
So 24-18, still set point for Central Valley. Maddie Long, nice play. Bungar gets it. Figueroa just gets it over. Played there by Central Valley. Picks it up. Bungar gets it. Had about a three-way collision there.
Yep.
That's going to be game point as Central Valley takes the second one, 25-18. So we're going to take a quick timeout here.
Yep, and that forces it's going to be 4 sets at least tonight, folks. We'll come back for the third set. Lincoln High School Big Gym. It's 1-all.
Welcome back, folks, as we start set 3 of the Ellwood City Central Valley girls volleyball game. First set EC 26-24, second to Central Valley 25-18. Puts it up and played there by up to Delaney Sturgeon. She hits her down, kills it. Point Ellwood City.
That I know that's only the first point of the third set, but it's a good feel. It's a momentum. It's like, okay, we got that first point.
Yep.
It
now
sets the
let's just
tone.
go and get 2 or 3 more, get that 4-0 lead.
Yep.
Claire Noble now with the second serve. Delaney gets it, 2 of them.
There you go.
So,
And I think those are the 2 that needed to get back on track was Delaney and Claire.
yeah.
Claire with the serving a little bit here, a little bit of an issue last set. We know her critics.
Yep. Yes,
I don't
we do.
see her at the doorway tonight yet.
Oh, she has been all game
Yes.
so far.
Nice dig by Noble. Up. Delaney punches it over.
Oh, my. That would have been awesome.
This time, Kalanis. Up. Elsie Sturgeon. Kept it alive by Central Valley. Got to get it over, and they do. Noble plays it. Sarah up to Delaney. Oh, nice dig there by the libero. Up and into the net it goes. There's our 3-0 lead we're looking for. Delaney in that front row jumping all over the place. Oh, there's the miss serve.
So rotation here for the Warriors, number 9 and number 8. That's Zillion and Flincham. First time we're going to see her tonight serving, that's number 9, Rowan Zillion, senior defensive specialist.
And service error there. Ellwood City will get it right back. There's some changes coming in here as Rosansky comes in for Nasera. And Kreitzer with the serve. Up, misses the rafters. Puts it up, into the net it goes. I think Delaney, did she get credit for a block on that?
I believe that, yeah. Nope, they're going to say it did not. 4 hits, so
Okay.
they're going to say it hit the net instead.
So,
Another stat builder.
yep. Kreitzer. Oh, just gets
Good
over the net.
serve.
Good serve. Gonna get it over, and they do. Free play now for the Wolverines. Oh, Caitlin tried to go behind her back that time to Rosansky and just was not meant to be. 2 serving 5 now. Central Valley.
Serving Ashley Bible. See if she can go on a runner with the Wolverines stop her after 1.
Kalanis with the bump. Rosansky, they got to get it over, and Claire Noble wisely does. Oh, a block. Delaney and Elsie were there, but Central Valley somehow kept it alive. Rosansky to Kreitzer to Delaney. It goes! Yeah!
Get some momentum going here.
6 serving 2.
And one-
Baumgart now checks us in for.
All she has to do is look up here and see the excitement.
Needed something to wake everybody up.
Absolutely.
6 serving 2. Kalanis.
Good
Nice
serve.
serve. That's
Let's
an
go.
ace. Let's roll it now. 7 serving 2. On senior night, Kalanis. High serve that time. Gets it played. Bungart tried to go for the block, but number 8, pretty good player, Flincham. I've been impressed with her on serving and when she's getting the front line.
So now serving once again, number 12, Godshaw.
Kalanis, Kreitzer, great play. Bungart wisely gets it over. Free play now for Central Valley. Puts it up. Goes deep with it. Kreitzer now. Claire Noble gets it over, and Central Valley keeps it alive. Rosansky, and that's going to be, unfortunately, out of bounds on the hit, so a point for Central Valley. Wolverines like to keep that 3-4 point lead. Oh, what a serve. Wow. That ball just died as soon as it crossed the net. That's an ace. Kalanis now gets it to Kreitzer. Up to Elsie. Sturgeon kind of hit it off her shoulder. Good hit there, strike by Elsie. Not much Central Valley could do with that. Genevieve Miller now checking in for Elsie Sturgeon. So Miller now with the serve. Just gets it over the net. Up it goes. Bungar puts it up. Kreitzer. Oh, what a play. Dumps it right up, but they kept it alive.
Oh, wow.
What a play by Central Valley. Claire Noble.
The closer.
With a smile on her face. She says enough of that. 9, serving 5. Miller. Miller just gets it over the net. She's strutting pretty close to that thing. Oh,
Nice
and
block
a
by
block there
Bungar.
by Bungar. Not sure if it was net or block. It don't matter. It's a point for Ellwood City. Miller now 2 service points in a row.
Ellwood City doubling them up. 10-5 now in this third set.
Miller now gets a little deeper this time. Puts it up.
I guess a net violation.
She went into the net.
Yep.
Boy, tough call there. The right call, but a tough
Yep,
call.
that momentum just carries you.
It's
You just
hard.
Got to stay away from it.
Miller now got 3 points on this serve. And up, punches it over. Calandis, good play. Kreitzer up to Noble. Down it goes. Another kill for Claire Noble.
Timeout, Central Valley.
Okay, I wondered about it. Timeout.
Yeah, I figured it was coming.
Central Valley. That's big for Ellwood City here, taking a 7-point lead. Once again, folks, you can check us out on our website, www.ecwolverines.com, as well as our social media pages, Facebook and Twitter. We post a lot of information and a lot of insight, and we will go on the record. We'll say it. We're going to try and start setting up some senior spotlights in the next couple of days and get those out there because we enjoy it, and I know Thad also enjoys doing it.
We do it.
It is something unique and something neat and interesting.
And that's something there. Correct me if I'm wrong, Brad. You need to subscribe to our YouTube page.
Yep.
And that way you will know
Correct.
every time Brad
We
would post
upload.
one.
Yeah,
we
yeah,
upload.
yeah, 'cause
I mean,
it's gonna be
you'll
an
see them via Facebook. You
Yep.
put them on Twitter too?
Yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to put them on YouTube, and then we'll take the link right from YouTube, put it on Facebook and Twitter. So if you follow us in some way or some form, you'll get notified either Facebook, Twitter,
Right.
or YouTube. But if you
And
do it
we're
on
hoping
YouTube,
to expand this
helps
year.
you out.
Last year we did cheer and football and basketball and volleyball. This year we're going to try to get the
We're gonna try and
the
knock
golf
out
and
all of
tennis and knock them all out. Maybe not all in the fall, but we'll do it again in the winter sports for sure. So 12 serving 5. Genevieve Miller. I think it's about a 4
About a
service
4-point
point.
swing. Yep.
Nice spike there, kill. You give her the chance, and she's going to do it. As Flincham.
Give a timeout. The Thad effect, you'll give it a chance as well.
Yep. We see that so
It
often.
has happened all night long.
I mean, the greatest way to kill a rally is call a timeout.
Oh, I thought you were going to say bring Thad to your gym.
Oh. So Flincham now to Kalanis, to Kreitzer, up to Rosansky. Oh, hits the rafters that time, but it's well
First
played.
time.
Oh, Kreitzer to Bungar, and Kreitzer just going to get it over. Kind of goes backward. Flincham with the ball now, and the intimidator Rosansky was there to hit it back. Kalanis now to Kreitzer. Bungar, and that's a point as it bounced, finger tipped off the front line of Central Valley. Lena Nacera will be checking into serve, as well as Emma Figueroa. 13-6 in favor of our Ellwood City Wolverines. Nacera gets it over, puts it up. Nacera, there's a set. Kalanis puts it up. Figueroa gets it over. Miller to Nacera to Noble. Count it.
My goodness.
You just kind of know that tic-tac-toe, and that's what you said it earlier, Brad. Central Valley, pretty good team, but they're not real tall. And
that's going to give a wide open pocket there for that front line. And if you can get it there and set it up properly, chances are Noble and Sturgeon will not miss.
I'll go to this point in a minute. So puts it up. Back. Miller to Nacera. She wants to do it again and just punches it over to Noble.
And if the window changes, she'll adapt.
But one thing I'll say is when Flincham is in there, stand at 5'11",
it makes the difference.
It does make a difference when you're trying to get that kill. You got to work around that blocker there. 15 serving 6, Nacera. Hard serve this time by Lena. Puts it up and blocked there by Bungar and Figuerel.
Don't look now, Thad. It's a 10-point lead.
It's 10, yeah.
We're just lulled to sleep right now. It's a Monday. It's a tough Monday. 16-6, Ellwood City. Nacera serving again. She's
kind of switched up her serve a little bit here, and I like it. Noble with the block. Boom! Claire Noble makes it 17-6.
Third set like normal. Very crucial. 17-6, Ellwood City.
Puts it up, just misses the rafter, so it does. And that time, Figueroa was right where she needed to be. Nacera up to, it gets over the net.
Wow. Why not?
Lena Nacera came out of nowhere.
Wow.
Just barely got that over.
Yeah.
No, that was Ellie Calantis. I'm sorry.
Yep.
Calantis. Nacera. And that's going to be an ace.
Wow.
As it hits.
Wow. That made it to the top row.
Top row.
That's a first.
That is 19 serving 6.
I mean, that's over 90 feet. The court's 90 feet, so you're talking there, and wow.
So, Lena Nacera puts it up.
Net violation. I wonder if they're going to call it.
Again.
Yep.
I think her toes go underneath. And that's tough. 20 serving 6.
Well, you and I take our three bodies going forward. We're not stopping. It ain't happening.
That ball is out. But a nice run there by Lena Nacera.
Yeah, good run.
You got to realize we weigh about 2.5 times these girls do.
That's a proven point.
These bellies here get rolling. You're not going to stop them. Oh, what a spike by Central Valley.
I think
Central
you made
Valley
Brad
serving.
speechless, that.
Up. Noble finds the soft spot.
Another net violation for Central Valley.
That's another stat they didn't get. That would have been a kill. So 21 serving 8.
They need to finish the set real fast.
Thank you. Maddie Long now serving. 21 serving 8.
One of the 5 seniors for Ellwood City.
Just gets it over the net. Puts it up, and they get it over. And they do. Maddie Long with the set. Nacera up to Noble. Just tips it over. Better play smart than good. And that was playing smart right there. Maddie Long now, 23 serving 8. All Wolverines here in this
biggest
third set.
lead of the night.
Just like a switch got turned off.
Absolutely.
It's the bump and Delaney.
She wanted to do that so much better.
Yeah, I know. She got the point, but
and she turns around. Look at her face still. The look on the face. I wonder where she gets that from.
So now, set point.
No, still 23-8.
23. 23. Yep. We got one more to go. Nice set placement.
Good placement.
There.
Yep.
By Central Valley.
The Wolverines were set up good on the 2 pocket sides, left and right, but right behind Delaney, just a little hole there.
So 9 serving 23.
Well, quick whistle. Let's go. You ready for it?
To Nacera. Delaney gets
There
it.
we
Boom.
go.
There we go. 24 serving 9. Now we got set point. Claire Noble. She started off the game serving. Can she finish it? Gets the whistle. Blocked by Sturgeon, but nice play by Central Valley. Up it goes Delaney. Boom! That's game. 25-9 in favor of the Wolverines taking set 2.
If I keep my records correct, they're 25-9 set 3-wise. That is the best set all year long.
Yeah, it was pretty good. And that's coming after a set that you lost.
Yep.
And you know, as we know we made the playoffs, you can start thinking, what do we got to do in the playoffs? I mean, it's weird. You know, we go back here a couple weeks ago, Mohawk, and I'll just say Central Valley is a better, I would think, a better team than Mohawk was. We were down 15-5 against the Mohawk. We came back and won it 25-17. We won a 20-2 run. So they know they can do that. A better team like Central Valley. It just felt like that second set, Brad, and maybe you agree or disagree. We got down by 4. We're just going to play volleyball. There was no sense of urgency to try to get it back. And they cannot let that happen as we go into the playoffs, because we know they're not going to be a top 4 seed. I hope they're a top 8, but I can't even guarantee they're going to be that.
Yeah.
So their level of competition is going to be very good.
Yeah, and if they get the top 8 teams, which it's doable, especially with the record and who they play that's above them. I mean, we got to remember they're 10-5, but they're 8-4. You had two tough losses, but 2 losses that I don't want to say expected, but the number 1 and number 2 seeds.
Right.
And they're not just the number 1 and number 2 in the section, but they're pretty much number 1 and number 2 or top 5 in all of 2A. So you take that into account. There is that slight chance that them as a 3 seed could bump the lowest 2 seed, maybe get that 7-10 matchup, and all of a sudden you get on a run. You play the 2 seed, you get the advantage.
Yep.
I mean, we've seen it, and I know it's 2 different sports, but we saw it in basketball just a couple years ago. You get an 11 seed, you never know what could happen. You get a 10 seed or a 7 seed matchup, you never know.
Well, I think that's why this week is important for the Wolverines. They had a good week last week. They lost a tough one to Shenango in 5 sets. But this week, Beaver Falls tomorrow night. They should.
It's winnable.
It's very winnable.
You are supposed to win.
Yep.
You do what you're supposed to do. You knock it out. And what would be really great is to walk in there, walk out in 3.
Yep.
And just get that momentum and just come in clean, stay healthy. We haven't really talked about injuries, and we haven't seen any, knock on wood, for volleyball, but get through Beaver on Thursday, and we'll find out quickly where we're going to be.
The thing is if you don't beat Beaver, but don't get swept in 3 sets.
Yes.
It's like, I'm just hoping.
It's kind of like those no hard foul. Like you're not expected to win.
They want to win. You're not expected to win. So if you don't win and you take them 4 or 5 sets, then you got some momentum and say we can hang with the big boys, the big girls.
Yep.
Going into playoffs.
And to compare it again, we saw it a couple years ago with basketball. They lost to Neshannock twice in the regular season.
Yep.
And came back and won in the playoffs.
Yep.
Playoffs are all that matter, and that's clinched. You're good. Let's just make me feel, and everybody, Ellwood City fans, let's make us feel just a little bit better going into next week.
Would feel good.
I forget when they do the pairings. I don't know if that's on Friday night or Monday. I want to say it for sure it's going to be on Friday, because all games have to be played Thursday/Friday night. So when we find out, I'm going to look it up later on tonight, so that way we have it for Thursday. I want to know exactly when we get the pairing show.
And who's in charge of putting them pairings together?
Dawn Rebel. Well,
no.
You mean
who gets the standings?
Oh, so all that is done by the WPIL committee. There's a committee out there that will take the standings and then re-rank everybody. And they proved of it that they can rank them any way they like. If they wanted to, they could rank a 4 seed over a 1. They can do that if they want.
It's a committee.
Yes. Yeah. I don't know the exact number, but there's a committee that's part of the WPIL, and it changes each year. So at some point, not saying it, but somebody from Ellwood could be on the committee down the road. They rotate it around every so often.
Right.
So game reset here. We're about ready to start the fourth set. 2-1 lead for the Ellwood City Wolverines.
Galanis gets it up. No, what a play by Nacera. Delaney gets it over.
Oh.
Wow. That's a point for Ellwood City. Yep. And hey, Lena Nacera, the senior, playing it off that net.
And a nice try there by number 10, Maria Nastic. A little bit collision there as well with Glumac. Looks like they're okay, though.
No, Claire Noble. That serve just died. Kreitzer with the kill. She wants in on the action.
Absolutely. Why not?
Now Noble. Oh, service error.
So subbing in is number 20 for the Warriors, Peyton Davidson. Serving will be number 7, Ashley Bible. Oh, that dropped, clearly. Yep, that dropped in for a service ace by Bible by 1.5 feet. And when that whistle blows, she's ready to go.
Yes, she is. Not a bunch of dribbling. Noble to Kalanis. Nacera just gets it over. Hits it deep, though. Just misses the rafters. Puts it up. Nice dig by Nacera. Puts it up. Elsie Sturgeon got to get it over, and she does. Wolverines live another day. Up to Delaney. Down it goes. Yes. Delaney's racking up the kills tonight.
Yep.
So Rosansky now checking in.
We saw initially with Claire. Now all of a sudden Delaney coming through in the third and fourth set. We'll take that with waves. One with the first two sets, one with the second two.
Oh, Delaney. she got caught between the net and her hand. So all tied up, 3-3. Claire Noble to Kreitzer. Delaney got blocked. What a block there. And who else but
number 8,
Bella Flincham.
The all-around go-around.
Yeah.
Doing some really good stuff so far on that front line.
4, serving 3. Puts it up. Delaney punches it back over. What's she doing? Hit it way out of bounds that time. She got out of position and the arm got cocked back just a little too far to make contact. 5, serving 3. Wolverines need to stop this. Noble puts it up.
Yeah.
Not the set they wanted.
No. That's not Noble's. That's not her normal routine.
Yeah.
Tough one now, 6-3 in favor of the Warriors.
So Galanis. Oh man. She
need
made
to
a
shut
pay
this
on
down
that overhit.
fast.
Flincham need a
7-3.
timeout. Oh no. What happened there? They say into the net. We're serving.
Wow. Okay.
I did not catch the call.
I did not
didn't
miss the
catch it
call
either.
either, but anyway, it's a point for Ellwood City. I think the follow through, she hit the net. Galanis. Oh, and it's out of bounds.
No, in. Okay. Both side judges were saying out, but close judge here overruled.
So Flincham checks out. 7, serving 4. No, Flincham did not check out. I'm sorry. It's up Bungar. And hit off the back. Flincham, one of her rare mistakes. So Wolverines get it back. Genovesa Miller being serving. She checks in for Elsie Sturgeon. There's Miller. Punched over as they kept it alive. Played it off the net. Miller to Kreitzer. Oh, that time got way too far for Noble. She hit it out of bounds. So 8, serving 5.
Subbing back in is number 2, Zayla Glumac. She will be serving here.
High serve. Gets it to Miller. To Kreitzer. Over to Rosansky. Takes it over. Just punches it. Oh, Miller, I thought she was going to let it go. They get so caught up with who's going to spike the ball.
Yep.
We've seen that too many times, and the girl's running away from it. And when there's nobody else there, you can't expect your setter to be there to do it. That deep serve that time. We need a timeout. And yes, we did get it. We're doubled up. 10 serving 5. Don't want this to go to 5 sets.
Yep. So we'll take a timeout here. Warriors up by 5 in set 4. Welcome back, folks. 10 serving 5 after that Ellwood City timeout. Kalanis, punch it over, and she does. Oh, my. Wheels are falling off here for Ellwood City on this set. We have not seen this peak of highness and lowness on the court. Man.
Miller. Now Kalanis got to get it over, and she does. Noble up with the block. Can she do it again? And that time, stop that run. It's now 6 serving 11. So checking back in is Nacera and Figueroa as Kreitzer exits the court. Nacera now. Spins on that ball. That's an ace. Dangerous, but it worked.
Need a couple more of those. Living in the danger zone.
7 serving 11. Nacera gets that spin.
Oh, there it is again. That's an opportunity.
Bungart. Out of bounds. Oh, they got lucky there.
They did, because
Wolverines,
once again,
there were 5 players within 8 feet of the net.
And Miller was left out to dry, but we'll live to fight another day. Another point for the Wolverines, out of bounds.
Oh, into the net it goes. Service error. Second one for the Wolverines in this set. Those hurt, but when you're down, it just seems to hurt even more. Miller. Into the stands it goes. Hey, quick note there. I don't know if you saw Brad Claire Noble, our captain here on the volleyball team, was Ellwood City Student of the Month.
Yes.
So
yes,
congratulations to Claire Noble. Kalanis plays it off the net that time. Tried, Nacera was unable to do it. Now 14 serving 8. Up by 6 is Central Valley. Miller to Figueroa. They got to get it over. And Nacera wisely does. Puts it up. And that's going to be a point for Ellwood City, luckily. So Delaney Sturgeon checks in for the libero. And Maddie Long will be in to do her serving duties. So Maddie Long gets it over, deep serve. Puts it up, got to get it over, and that's going to be a point for Ellwood City. Need a run here, and that's how you start it. Maddie Long with the serve. Just over the net. That's a great, oh, what a save. Oh, and it's on the line.
Oh, no. Out of bounds.
out of bounds.
Wow, what a play by number 7, Bible.
Yes.
Good strike, opportunity to be halved. Wow.
That was. So 2-0 run here for the Wolverines with Maddie Long serving. It's going to get up there, doesn't hit the rafters, puts it up, and nice play by Noble. Kicks it up. Figuerell almost hit it deep. Goes up. Delaney, yes! Count it. Delaney Sturgeon.
A little hesitation.
So, 3-0 run. Timeout. They want to stop this.
Ooh,
and I don't blame them.
I don't blame them at all, yeah. So we'll take a timeout with them. Warriors up 2 here, 4th set.
Welcome back, folks. Wolverines on a little bit of a 3-0 run here. They still find themselves down by 2. 12 serving 14. Senior Maddie Long now after the timeout. And that worked that time. Out of bounds. Maddie Long, she's hitting that ball pretty deep, but I like that with what they're working with out there right now at Central Valley. That time, that ball. And that's going to be out of bounds behind the scoring table. Brad, we were down by 6, and just like that, we're all tied up 14-14 in this 4th set.
That's back-to-back sets that you and I are just sitting here, and all of a sudden, 8-9 point run.
Right.
It's tied ball game.
Yep. Maddie Long now with the serve. Oh, nice dig there. Gonna put it up. And into the net it goes.
Momentum.
I don't know if there's another sport that we broadcast that momentum can go up and down so much. It's just.
And tonight it has been like
exuberated.
Big word.
Oh.
And there you go. There's your up and down.
Yep. So all tied up 15-15. Chloe Bungard checking in for Maddie Long.
These next 5 points or so.
Yeah.
If you can get a 3-point lead, you're in the driver's seat.
Yep. When you get something like this.
Serving is Zillion, Rowan Zillion.
And out of bounds it goes. That's the third service, or just the first service error that I have for Central Valley in this set.
And maybe that's why they had that 3 or 4 point lead.
Yep. They've not had a lot of them all night. So now Claire Noble. Hits the ball pretty deep. Puts it up. Going to be a free play for the Wolves. That's out of bounds. Point for Ellwood City. 17-15. And it just seems like if we would take the time to go back and look, when you get over 15, 17 points with a 3-point lead, how hard it is for teams to come back. But Central Valley, I think, could do it. Nacera misses the hit. Kalanis. Oh, nice play by Figueroa to stay with it. Keeps it up. Delaney with the stuff. That's huge. With Delaney that time. Wow. Noble now.
Good serve, back
Good
row.
serve. She's getting, puts it up. Figueroa. To Nacera. Delaney. Oh, it got blocked that time. Oh, and who else? Flincham. Delaney's got to figure out when Flincham's there, she cannot do that. And for those who don't normally listeners, Delaney's my daughter, so I get a little more critical. So 16 serving 18.
Yep, back to Ashley Bible. Good serve.
Oh, another service there. That's 2 in a row back-to-back for Central Valley, and a tough time to do it.
Right when I was about ready to talk her up. She's been really good serving-wise. Got to get it together.
So Kreitzer comes back in. Kalanis comes back, or Rosansky. Figueroa checks out, and Nasera checks out. So Kreitzer now. Deep serve into the rafters, but it's saved there by Flincham. Puts it up, blocked again by Delaney Sturgeon. Wow. She's having a night.
Yeah, it started with Claire Noble the first 2 sets, and Delaney picked up where she left off, and I tell you what, wow. You do not want to mess with those two at the front line.
The one, Kreitzer now. Oh, just gets it over. Delaney Elsie Sturgeon.
Hey.
Elsie, her cousin, says, hey, I want in on this.
She's been big tonight.
She has.
There's 1 or 2 points.
She's really
and it's kicked
come
it up.
along since the beginning of the season as well.
Yep.
I think if, Kreitzer's maybe 2 different styles of players, but the 2 of them have really contributed hugely. Puts it up. Kalanis, right where she needs to be. Kreitzer up to Elsie. And what a hit by Elsie, gets another kill. 22-16.
And a quick timeout there by
they want
Central
to talk
Valley.
about it one last time. They'll have 1 remaining.
Yep. We'll take maybe 1 more timeout. Wolverines up by 6.
Welcome back, folks. 22-16 in favor of the Wolverines, leading 2-1. Caitlin Kreitzer serving out of the timeout. Puts it up. That time, Flincham.
Wow. Even when she's not set, it is line drive. So substitution there, and serving now will be number 12, Kylie Godshaw. Central Valley needs some points here, down 5.
Yes, they do, and the Wolverines don't want to let them get on a run. Rosansky to Delaney Sturgeon, to Elsie Sturgeon, just gets it over. Free play now for Central Valley. Oh, what a play by Elsie. Delaney. They try to keep it alive, and that's going to be point for Ellwood City. Elsie and Delaney, if they weren't trying to be on the same page, they were on that one. So 23-17, senior Ellie Calantis on senior night. 2-1. And that's in. That's in.
Yeah, that's in.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
That ball had eyes. Here we go. Match point for the Wolverines. Ellie Calantis with the serve. Puts it up. Flincham now with it. Nice dig by Kreitzer. Calantis, who's she going to go to? The senior Rosansky. Oh, unfortunately, goes into the net. So, Central Valley still alive. Down by 6. Next point for the Wolverines sends us home. Flincham. Calantis. Kreitzer. Elsie Sturgeon. Well played. Puts it back. Flincham got to get it over, and she does. Dig by Kreitzer. Just push over. Oh, into the net it goes. That's the game. Ellwood City wins it 25-18. This non-section matchup as the Wolverines.
It may not
victorious.
Be a section game, but I tell you what, Thad, it always feels good to win on senior night.
Yes, it does. A couple side notes, folks, if you're still listening. The football boosters could really use some help in the concession stands Friday night. They're in search of 3 people. You don't have to be a parent to work in there. If you just want to go and try to help out the football boosters, it's senior night, and they'll need a lot of It's a great fundraiser for them if they keep things open. Tomorrow night, Beaver Falls, and will we have a link for that?
We're gonna. I don't think so. I don't think they,
especially if they're in the other gym. I don't.
Yeah,
think
they're in the
have
other gym and they do not have a huddle camera. So we'll see if they come up with something. If we do, maybe somebody will be covering. Our next broadcast will be Wednesday night, 4 p.m. The Rivell Cup Middle School football game at Riverside, 4 p.m. And then Thursday night back here for the final game for girls volleyball regular season-wise in the big gym against Beaver. And then finally, we cap off our basically second to last week of regular season play for Ellwood City Sports in the fall era, and that is Friday night. Ellwood City at senior night taking on the Neshannock Lancers. Be sure to check in as soon as possible, 6:30 ballpark range. If not, we love to see you there. You got to be there to believe it.
Big game. Maybe some records broken. You never, ever know. So, on behalf of cameraman Dakota Marshall and Brad Windhorst, producer, man with a plan, the man that knows all, the man that does it all, and myself, Thad Sturgeon, we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast as much as we've enjoyed presenting it to you. Have a good night, everybody.